Alright, here I am back again to talk about how stupid the vegans actually are. It turns out the vegans are a lot more stupid than I initially thought, and that's very surprising because I already thought they were pretty stupid to begin with. Now, someone made a meme post saying it was a post of some chick with a big, array of science equipment and stuff saying, and the caption of the tweet was, vegans combining 30 carcinogens to make a quote-unquote egg just so they don't have to upset one chicken. This person replied with, I just make tofu scramble. I responded to them with, you realize that more animals die from one soybean harvest than how many get killed in a slaughterhouse in that exact same time period, right? If anyone wants me to explain, I can make a series of replies to prove my point. I didn't realize that this tweet was actually getting as many replies as it was after I made it, because for some reason Twitter wasn't allowing me to get the notifications for this post. But I checked back on the post and I seen 5 separate sources of replies. Right? Now, here is the main point that they're making, right? They're trying to say, oh, well, the animals were eating those plants, so you actually kill less animals by eating plants directly instead of eating the animals. And I was like, okay, well, this is just wrong. And I was originally going to make a whole large thread to explain my point, but instead I'm gonna try and market this and make a video off of it. So here is what I'm going to say. Someone whose Twitter handle is @AdaStacks with a Z, said, no, quite the opposite, because the slaughtered animals were fed plants. You save more lives eating the plants directly, which is untrue, and I'll get into that. Another person said, so you are going vegan then? No, I'm not going to go vegan. And the reason why I'm not going to go vegan is because human beings are omnivores. We require meat and animal-based nutrients as much as we require fruit and vegetable-based nutrients. And in my last video talking about vegans, which I will leave a link to in the description below, I went over all of the health risks and nutrient-based risks of not eating animals. I went into very high detail about it. So as human beings are omnivores, we require plant-based and fruit-based nutrients as much as we require meat and animal-based nutrients, okay? This is just a bona fide fact. Someone sent a tweet responding to me. Their @ is Haoshoku, and they said, cool, yet another reason to be vegan. You're in no position to explain anything. Get wrecked, ignorant, fool, scrub, nap. Let me use some explaining for free. Soy for tofu in Europe and Asia is grown on existing farmland, while for animal feed, deforestation happens. Not only was their grammar wrong, but they showed statistics that aren't even based off of anything to begin with. Their statistics are blatantly wrong. Someone replied with a TikTok that said, dead animal eaters conveniently forget that the animals they eat are plants before they were killed. Here's the facts, and living #vegan is the least cruel option. Now show us how much you really care. Do the challenge. Challenge22.com. I'm not doing no vegan challenge. That shit is stupid. That shit is just so stupid. I'm not doing that. But now I'm going to explain why eating tofu, which comes from soybeans, actually kills more animals in a harvesting period than eating just straight up meat does, okay? More animals get killed in a soybean harvest field than they would in a slaughterhouse. More animals die from soybean harvests than animals in a slaughterhouse do in that same time period. And now I'm going to explain why. Now, when a soybean farmer plants their soybeans, what happens is a whole bunch of animals try and eat the soybeans out of their field. And this happens with most types of plants, right? And this is what happens when that goes down. First, the farmer is going to start poisoning the field to kill any animal that is trying to eat the soybeans, okay? This is going to kill almost any shrew, vole, gopher, rabbit, any animal that tries to eat the soybeans. It's going to kill all of them for the most part. And after that initial slaughter of animals takes place, what happens is the farmer is going to go out there with a .22 rifle or a .22 caliber handgun, and start shooting any surviving animals of that initial slaughter. Okay? And there are statistics that, prove my point, saying that more animals get killed in one soybean harvest than animals in a slaughterhouse get killed. If you take one soybean field and one slaughterhouse, during the time period it takes to harvest the soybeans, more animals get killed in that field than animals get killed in a slaughterhouse in a harvesting time period. Just so that vegans can eat their tofu salad without feeling as bad because they didn't have to directly kill any animals. They're like, oh, well, no animals died to make this tofu that's made from soybeans. Oh, but they did get killed. More, in fact, get killed. If you want to, kill the most things, be a vegan. Okay? Like, this is just a fact. Ask any soybean farmer how many animals they kill to harvest soybeans, and they're going to tell you it's anywhere in the hundreds to thousands, depending on the size of the field that the soybeans are being grown in. You're going to kill more animals indirectly by being a vegan so you can eat your fucking tofu salad. And the same logic is applicable, but not to as much of an extreme, for almost any other plant that you want to eat, whether it is corn, peas, carrots, or anything. You are indirectly killing more animals from that, from being a vegan. And the whole point of veganism is so, oh, well, I don't want to kill any of these animals. I'm gonna eat vegetables and fruits and blah blah blah. But you're indirectly killing more animals. Look this up. Ask a soybean farmer, because that's what I did. I have a few friends who are farmers and grow soybeans, and they have confirmed this. I've seen clips of people talking about that on YouTube, and I was like, I wonder if any of this is true. Wait, I know a few farmers. Let me ask them. I send them a text with the link of the video, and I said, hey, is any of this true? And they said, it's not just true. What he said is an understatement. And I was like, oh, well, shit, fair enough. So for any vegans watching this video, next time you eat your tofu salad, think about all the rabbits, shrews, voles, birds, gophers, and any other small woodland creature that died. Think about the hundreds of thousands that died to make your shitty tofu salad. Just think about that. Okay? Think about that. And you're going to go in denial for a little bit. You're going to say, oh, this guy's lying. Then do the research yourself. And then just think about it for a minute. Just think about it for a minute. Just think. And I'm going to lightly touch up again, like I did in my last video. I'm not going to go in as depth as my last video on the vegans, but I'm going to speak more on the effects of being a vegan and what happens. You are going to have several vitamin and nutrient deficiencies. You are going to end up increasing your risk of cancer and heart disease. You are going to, as a male vegan, you are going to increase your odds of erectile dysfunction. You are going to increase risks of digestional issues, and you are going to increase a lot of other issues as well. Being a vegan doesn't do anything good for you, and you're not saving any animals by going vegan. You're just not. If you really truly want to save the animals, right? How about you go out into your backyard and pick up a bunch of fucking grass and then eat that? Like, that's what you might as well do. Because if you're eating any farm-based plants, fruits, vegetables, etc., you're getting more animals killed regardless than you would just eating a fucking cheeseburger or a steak. Being vegan is just entirely counterintuitive after you do the research and you realize what the facts of the matter are. I don't care. And plus, being vegan is just depriving you of so much good food. It's depriving you of so much good fucking food. So why do that to yourself? And why would you rather have a diet that is almost entirely counterintuitive? It makes no damn sense to me. And it makes no damn sense to anyone who's actually done the fucking research. So why choose to be willfully ignorant than to actually do your research and everything else? It makes no damn sense to me. Why would you choose to be stupid? It makes no damn sense to me. In no way, shape, or form does it make any practical or logical sense. It just doesn't. Anyways, that is going to be it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you want to see more stuff like this in the future, feel free to leave a like on the video, comment what you want to see next, and subscribe to the channel. That way you don't miss any of my other uploads in the future. Anyways, I will see you guys all later. Bye-bye.